there, Flosstube. Steph here. I am back with a long overdue video. I have a crap ton to show you. I got a lot of stitching done. I did like a lot of everything. I had caught the start-itis, something fierce. I have a shit ton of haul to show you. Completely tapped out my crafting budget. But, okay, I think I'm just going to get like right to it because there's like you'll see there's quite a bit to show you guys this time. I'm gonna do the stitching first and then the knitting stuff because I know a lot of people don't like knitting for whatever reason, but you know, just remember cross stitch is kind of like the gateway drug to a knitting or yarn or fiber addiction, so you know, just keep an open mind. But let's go. I'm gonna start with some stitchy whips. I'm kind of prepared. I actually sort of have notes. Whether I will remember to look at them is a totally different story. But alright, we are kicking things off. Oh man, with one that I have like a window open here and then it's like perforated paper so you're going to see right through it. Although it actually kind of shows up there pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to give me feedback. I actually left the curtain open and kind of angled it today. As you know, I'm hitting the table like normal. But you like this setup, if you can see it better, or if you just like, Steph, close the window, we couldn't see a damn thing, let me know. What is this? Moonstruck. I think it's Moonstruck, just called Moonstruck. Pretty sure. I don't know. It's a Mill Hill buttons and bead kit. Love it. I think the last time I showed you, I just had like the moon and maybe a little bit of the purple on it. Now, what wrapped around there, pretty much got the house done. I just got a little bit more to fill in and then I'm ready to get some serious beading on with this. I'm so excited. I love these. Love these! Yeah, that's all there is on that. This was end of September, beginning of October. I think this is my break project for a little bit. But yeah, one more time. Okay, now I'm actually putting it away. You know, I say I got like a bunch of stuff to show you, and I do, but this video will probably only be, you know, like 20 minutes because I just like whiplash my way through this. Alright, I got my nuggies. Okay, I'm going to show you here. I started a new nuggie, the pumpkin one. Yeah, this is what I mean where I touched a lot of things, but I only did like a little bit on them because, beginning of October, I was like, yeah, stitching. And I'm like, oh shit, wait, I have a con this month. And I had to completely stop stitching to get ready for Planet Enemy here in Kansas City, which I'm so excited to talk about that. Like, I really hope some people stick around for like the knitting stuff because it ties into that. Basically, I died and sold yarn. Spoiler alert, not really, because I'm going to talk about it here in a few. So, you know, maybe that's some incentive for people to stay towards the end. But anywho, the point is, I touched a few things, but then I realized I had to stop stitching to go do that. And this is one of the ones I started. Can't really tell much going on there. There's a pumpkin there. Haven't got any of the black or lining. Starting the nuggie a little bit. I did not finish outlining that one because I was toying with the idea of if I wanted to rip it out and start it again and just shift it down. Because I wanted to turn these into like little nugget-shaped ornaments. But I think I can just barely get all of that in there with it. So I think I'll go back and finish that one. But it's kind of cool still. You can see sort of the progress before and after of how awesome backstitching can be. Because yeah, you look at that. You see half of them looks awesome. Other half is kind of blurry. This, you can't even tell what's really going on with that at the moment. But yeah, nuggies. I love the Halloween nuggies. Oh, okay, I should be specific. I think these were the 1992 nuggets. They were the best because they had, you know, the witch, pumpkin, mummy, Dracula. What else? The ghost, I think, was the other one. There were 6 of them. And then, like, the year afterward just didn't have that same charm. There was, like, a monster, some cyber dude. It just didn't feel as Halloween-y, you know? Okay. We're cruising right now. This one, I show it to you. You can barely tell that I did anything, but I did work on it. Oh my god, it's shedding on me. Scoot. I worked on my Hawk Run Hollow. Man, I have got to sew these edges. Just don't look at the... Oh God, actually, hang on before I can even show you. It's like getting caught in the zipper there. Don't look at my edges. They're terrible. It's fine. I think the last time I showed you this, I only had like over here, so I got a bit more of the grass in, a couple more headstones. Yep. I'm still like so terrified that I counted wrong. There's gonna be like not enough space for everything on that, but we'll see. Not a lot to see on this one, but I still love working on that. I bet I can make this one actually a break project because I have the working page on this rather than being on like Pattern Keeper or anything, so I can move that over to my desk on my breaks. I might have to do a thing. Alright, ooh, one of my favorites. I got a good little chunk on this one actually. It's my Trick or Treat. The big house one. I know like a bunch of other people are working on this one. Theirs looks like Maxine, Nikki Crafts. Those are like the two I can always think of. I know there's other people I've seen doing it. But my point is, mine is nothing compared to them. You want to see it looking good and what it's actually going to go look at? Go look at theirs, because me, I'm a stitcher. I just like stitching. So I like bounce around on like 80 million different projects and don't get as much progress done, but I just touch a lot of different things, you know? I think collectively this is like 2 pages, but there's like right here's a page, so we're like into a couple other, down to a couple other. But those leaves are looking great on that. I've been trying to work on filling in like a lot of the ninja stitches. I think you can see, yeah, there's still a few left in there, but I've been trying to get the bulk of those done. Because I'm doing like kind of a little bit of a cross country, I guess it is, because I'll get that ninja stitch and then I'll just go tootle on to wherever the next ones might be. Trying to help a little bit with all the confetti madness on this. Here is Hoping to the Universe. I am counting this stuff correctly because I found a few spots where I didn't. I'm like, it's fine. Nobody will notice. I won't even notice later. Well, there we go. God, those leaves look so damn good on this. Ah, I love it. Love it. Who we got next? Oh shit, I am whipping through this. I'm sorry. But it's one of those things, like, I have a lot to show you, but there's not a lot to show you on each project. So I can just, like, hold it there for 5 minutes and be like, look, I did 3 stitches. Isn't it just amazing? No, that'd be a little bit boring, even by my standards. Next up is All Hallows Eve with some witchy goodness here. This one, let's see, where are we at? Oh, I got some more. With this one, I have been kind of following along here to like good chunks of color that I can just kind of zoom through. I think I got 2 more layers on here since the last time you've seen it. Get that all up in your face. You know, I don't even think I've like been showing any before and after pictures. Whoops. Maybe, you know, post stuff will do that. Here's hoping. If not, well, I did a thing. I've been so bad about taking pictures lately. Man, this one is so fun. I love it. I'm so close to, I think, getting on my there's Krynic in this one, like white Krynic, so it looks like bubbly sparklies and stuff like that. I'm so excited to throw that in here too. But what I was saying before I interrupted myself is I've been really bad about taking pictures lately, and like social media, like I'm still alive and existing. I just keep forgetting to post stuff on there, and then every now and then I'm like, man, nobody wants to see like this whip. I'm just gonna annoy people. Kind of a weird mentality, like that kind of same way, like you see something, I'm like, oh, enter to win, but you have to tag a friend, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to bother people with something dumb that I'm doing. Oh, I think I'm actually okay. Those are my whips. I'm actually on to my new starts, and there's quite a few new starts here. Okay, I will try to post pictures here as well, because this one is one I wanted for a really, really long time, and it's, I'll have the picture up here because this is what I have so far. I know you can't really tell what it is, but this is Cat Batting by Maggie Vondervell. It's from Unconventional Cross Stitch, and it really sucks that the thing that inspired me to get this was a really horrible situation for Unconventional Cross Stitch. They had a fire at their home where they run their business, so they lost all of their home, the physical things, like they did like a lot of kits and stuff like that for their projects, so they lost all of that in the fire. But they still had digital projects going on, digital patterns, PDS, you know what I'm trying to say. Words, they're difficult for me at times. But I finally bought this because of that, and there's like a couple others that I'm probably gonna like go back here and get pretty soon as well, because it's all like her art mainly. I love her art. Oh, Jesus. Love her art so much I'm getting a little bit choked up over it. But yeah, I'm gonna get like the cat batty, and there's like the cats like flying in a witch hat, and I'm like, oh, that is so something Mochi would do. When I'm starting with this one, definitely gonna get a few others, you know, kind of help support her and get her back on her feet and whatnot, because that's a really shitty situation to be in. That's like one of my biggest fears. But that's all I got on it so far. Absolutely loving it, just cruising along on it. I think, what is it? Little Loop Stitching? Is he? No. I think I'm getting some of my names mixed up here. I don't know, a few other people are doing her art from her as well. So I'm like, oh yay, I'm inviting myself to your party as well. Alright, this one, okay. That was also, yeah, see some of these like new starts I'm gonna kind of double dip into my haul as well, you'll see. I got, this is another one I picked up. This is from Modern X Stitch. I can't think of the artist, but I'll have all that info below. I saw these two as like Halloween and Christmas witch kitties, and I'm just like, well shit, those are cute. And what's told me on, you know, I kind of just eyeballing it for a while, and then they're like, buy two, get one free. I'm like, okay, I can find something else, and I did. And this, oh, stay, I keep all of my threads there. We'll put you right there. That's all I got so far on it. This is the Halloween witch kitty. Yeah, actually, I got a good little chunk going on there. Oh, look at that, and it's authentic with cat hair on it. And my god, I need to just sit down one day and freaking serge these ends. I've been saying that for what, a year now, and I still haven't done it. Okay, cats are kind of hype today. I had something else I was going to say, but I lost it. Yeah, I like this one. They're so cute, and it's not a very big one. It's only... Yeah, I say it's not very big. It's only like 100. Okay. Oh, are we going to see her chasing some tail action? Maybe. I don't know. She likes to hop up here, chase her tail while I'm on here. And that is, I think, Mochi screaming. I don't know if you can hear. Or is that Rue? I don't know. Shenanigans are happening. Hi, Noodles. Say hi. Oh, okay, I guess not. Alright. Wait, there she go. Get it. That tail is offensive, get it. It's gonna happen. I can feel it. What's gonna happen is when I sit up to like action. Oh! I love my cat so much. She will sit there and get in some of the most epic battles with her tail. Like, flipping and rolling around and whatnot. She's ridiculous. I love her. And she's a cat that gets easily overstimulated. So she'll sit there and start like panting, or she will hiss at her own tail. It's fantastic. Next up is another one I wanted to do for a really, really long time. This is Tonight We Ride. It's by Autumn Lane Stitchery. I got the Yeehaw Witch going on so far. This is some fabric from Bestitch Me, fall foliage. It's looking so good. This is one where I'm really hoping that I entered everything in correctly and trusting the numbers on those like stitch calculators, because this is 32 count, not something I normally use. So I'm just like, please be right, please be right, please fit on here. So far so good, but you know, we're only in the middle up to the top there, so it's kind of a nerve-wracking on that one. Yeah, get a little close up for you here. Yeah, see why I called her Yeehaw Witch. She's just having a grand old time. Couple bats. Got a little bit of a haunted house so far. Doing good. Screamy cats. Oh my goodness, they are loving this weather. And oh my, yeah. Apparently, like, the most magical day of the year happened the other day. What was daylight savings, fall back. I didn't even know. I woke up, I'm like, why am I so rested and feeling great? I don't know if you can hear them. My cats are just moaning over there. I'm pretty sure that one's Rue. And, like, we don't abuse our cats. They're just dramatic. So, okay, yeah, that's Rue, because Mochi screams are a little different. Sir! What is your deal? Hi! Okay. Dramatic cats. Stitchy, time of year, good time of year. Oh, there you go. Thunders. Not Noodles is the one who thunders through the house. Good lord. I started another. Ooh, man, you can really see through that one. Let's use you. There we go. A little better. Another one of my shark projects. It's a witch shark with a cauldron. I actually went around and did back stitching all around that. Just 'cause I thought it made it pop out a little more. Love Sherman stitching. I love their sharks so much. These are like my favorite. When I went and got these, I got this in the other Halloween shark one. I saw there's a Thanksgiving one. That might have to happen. Cause yeah, I really am gonna have like a shark for every holiday here. Maybe a couple of them. See, over at my desk I got the ones I did last year. I got the Ghost and the Great Pumpkin Shark. They're at my desk. Might as well show this one next. There's not a lot to see on this one because I just started this one on Halloween. It was something that Samantha from Kansas City Stitcher. God, I cannot remember any names today. Down below, Samantha, Kansas City Stitcher. She lives somewhere in KC too. Yay! She's a neighborino. Point is, we both started the Witchy Stitchers, Michael Myers pattern. I mean, I'm gonna put a picture in here because here you just get like a corner and a little bit of hairlining there. I started this one while watching my Halloween movies. Yay! Not a lot to see, so we're gonna move right along. There will be a lot to see later on. Oh, this orange, I dyed it myself. I just wanted some, you know, burnt pumpkin-y orange kind of thing. I just dumped a lot of it in and added a touch of another color to make it a little darker, and there you go. Bullshit dye for the win. Ooh. Okay, that is it for my new starts. There was what? One. No, that is not it. We're missing one. Hold, please. Okay, we're back. I was missing two because my cats are monsters and we went thundering around. Before I started this, they knocked a bunch of shit over. I thought I got it all, but I didn't. See? Notes can be helpful. My other new start, I got a bunch of Mama Witch X Stitch. I think that's her name. Yeah, she had like a sale, and so I picked up a bunch of her patterns. And ooh, I need another one behind this again. And this is one of them. It's the Underground Party. I'll kind of pop in a picture here, there. So that was fun, you know, some skeletons, some ghosts, having a grand old time. Working on the skeleton here, starting to be able to see that. Yeah. Actually, I got a good little, decent start on that one. So I haven't decided if I'm going to keep working on this one or I got another one of her patterns that I actually got several. Oh, man. Man, together stuff. I got several of her patents because she had a good little sale on spooky stuff. So I got like a bunch of little ghost ornaments. They were like $1, and I got that and a fall one, which that's what I was saying. I might work on the fall ghost house cottage thing one here. Next up, this is my last new start, I promise. I went to see Beetlejuice 2, and I loved it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was fun. I think what so many people were wanting, they were like, they wanted more Beetlejuice. They thought it was going to be, you know, so much like the original. One thing you don't think about is the original Beetlejuice, he was only in it for like 18 minutes out of the entire movie. But he had like such a big presence that he stole the damn show. And in this one, he said, like, Michael Keaton was like, yeah, I don't want to be in the movie more than what I was in the original. I thought that was so awesome. And another thing I loved in this, I love how they brought in Charles, because we all know the unfortunate story with him. I love what they did with how they had practical effects. Oh my god, the practical effects were fantastic. I prefer stuff like that over the CGI. And Keaton just cracked me up. We finally got to see, like, the wife that he mentioned. You know, he's like, oh, she meant nothing to me, honey. She meant nothing. And just his whole still obsession with Lydia. It was fun. It reminded me of the movie. And actually, really reminded me quite a bit of the animated cartoon. Because, like, you get to see more of the Netherworld there. And that's what you saw more of in the cartoon series than you did the movie. The movie, you only saw, like, the hallway and the waiting office area. So, yeah, it was great. I had a grand old time. That inspired me to start another Witchy Stitcher one. Yeah, I got these like on her Friday the 13th sale, which was in September. Shows how long it's been. But, and this is, pop in a picture here. It's the beginning of what Lydia says at the animated show. And also what I got going on there. What's kind of cool is do I have those right here? Yeah. I've changed the colors slightly, and because I'm using all neon. I picked this up like forever ago. I don't know at what craft store, but these are like neons, and I found out, holy shit, by pure accident, these are blacklight reactant, guys. So this bad boy just lights right up. I'm so happy about that. I'll show you once I get it all done, I think. But yeah, cruising along on this, having a blast, loving it. Just look at those little scullies. I almost just want to turn like those into ornaments or something. Or a patch to put on a jacket. Oh yeah, maybe a little pocket patch there. That'd be kind of cool. I might have to do that. But yeah, okay, that is my last new start. I have one finish to show you guys. Gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new starts. Whoops. But I did finish something. I finally finished my Mando. Look at this. Whoa. What is happening there? Oh, that's what's happening. The black there's nothing there. So you're like seeing through that. That is bizarre. Hang on. Let's, there we go. Now you can see it. Try and hold this a little better. Boop. Oh, look at that sunset fade. Oh god, that sunset is so beautifully 90s. I love it. Love it. This is the way. Oh, it's so good. I have no idea how I'm going to finish this one. I'm thinking about just like putting it in a frame, going basic on it. Oh, forgot about that. So yeah, you know what? I just want to hold that up one more time because it just looks so good. You know, maybe I'll have it framed and finished for my next Star Wars video in May. The rate I go with things. I have like so many finishes, but I haven't FFO'd them. I'm so bad about that. But I'm just like, I'm done. What's next? Let's go to the next. And that's what I do. Haul. Got a couple things to show you here. A lot of it is just people had sales and I was a sucker for them. What was it? Doreen Jones. I got a bunch of hers because she had like a 60% off sale. I'm like, hey, yes, please. So I'll Throwing out a bunch of those here. Oh man, even the outside cats have got the zoomies. I'm thinking about maybe I might start either the wreath or maybe a couple of her ornaments coming up here for the holidays. We'll see what I'm feeling. Like, I'm gonna kind of look down in here. I already mentioned I got a bunch of Mama Witch Hack Stitch. Cat batting was new. Oh, this one. I might actually start this one pretty soon. You remember my Final Fantasy and my Zelda wreath by Needleminder Layer? You know, the one that I added the lights in? Well, she did a spooky wreath now. Check this bad boy out. Oh my god. And I found yeah, when I was making these wreaths, you know, all there was just that clear white plastic for these. Now there's black, which I got to make this one with, and I'm gonna have purple lights in that one because, come on, I gotta have lights on these. And there's also a green one now. I'm like, where were you? This green one when I was stitching Final Fantasy and Zelda wreath. That would have been so great to have on there. But yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I might start that one here pretty soon. I got kids I'm going to show here. I got, Stitch with Coffee. I love, yeah, I think you guys know I'm definitely a cat lady. Not to say I don't like dogs. I love dogs, love rats too, and turtles. I do have a turtle. But cats are probably, you know, top tier for me. And she's got a whole bunch of like great Halloween and Christmas ones. And she also had a sale. Yeah, sucker them sales. Can't wait for, you know, Black Friday holidays to come up here. So I got her Halloween and their Christmas kitty sweater ones and the Christmas cat sweaters. I'm like, that's perfect because I love Christmas sweaters. I think you guys have seen that last year when I did my Merry Mushrooms and like a different sweater every day. Already got a new one for this year. I'm excited. Gonna get a couple more. Showed the Halloween Witch Kitty. Oh, I also got the matching. Here are the other ones I was talking about. Here's the matching Christmas Kitty one. Probably going to start that one here in December. And the other one I got was, I think it's called The Gang. It's all like the DC villains. I saw Khaleesi finishes. Oh man, I wish this person had a Flosstube because I follow her on Instagram. So amazing. Just whips through all these big projects. So good. But she did this one and I finally picked it up for myself. And lastly, my last little bit of haul that I got here. I have no idea what I'm going to be showing up here. When I did a Planet Anime Con, one of my favorite vendors was there, Sugar Bee Plays. I think you can see that. Yeah, I love going to Anime Con and seeing a cross stitch booth. I'm like, fuck yeah. And she had some new kits that were Final Fantasies. So I didn't get all of them. I just got the two big ones. So she'll probably be I'm hoping she'll be at Comic-Con. If not, I'll order them. She's got a couple little small ones I gotta get to. But a fucking Tonberry. Look at how cute that is. And I might start that one soon. I really like that. And a fat chocobo. Yes, please. Ah, I love it. And my last little bit haul, this one's kind of unique compared to everything. I went to thrift store on a whim the other day, and just in like one of those, you know, bags of random shit, there was just a hoop and a couple of like basic pieces of fabric. For some reason, like football flags that weren't the Chiefs, so who cares? But they also had this in there, and I think I might actually put it up. It was a finished project somebody did. And it's so not my style usually, but this, I'm actually really glad because this is exactly one that I see because I have a project I want to finish in this style. But I just thought it was really cool, and I don't want to just toss it. Somebody put a lot of work into this, and this thing is like finished really nice. It's cool. Look at the back of that. Like, how the hell did they make it that good? But yeah, I just thought that was a neat little find. Okay, friends. That's all my stitching. That's quite a bit. And I know I kind of whipped through there, but some of them, they didn't have too much on it, so yeah. Next up, we're gonna change it up here real quick. I'm gonna bust out the knitting. Y'all aren't ready for this. Back with my knitting. And holy shit, there's a lot to to show, especially on the haul. Don't judge me, but we'll get there. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the whips, because I kind of got those here. Gonna have to do a lot of moving around in this, because I just went and got everything. Alright. I busted my Ghostbusters one back out. Let me show you where I was. This one's a little easier to do that, because it had a section that you kind of put on hold. Sorry, it's big triangle, but I just got it on a little thing here, so I'll kind of show you in parts. Here was where I was. God, that looks so good. And here is what I added. Yay! Little Slimers there. Can you see it? See the Slimer? Oh my gosh. I forgot just how pretty this one is. And this is, oh shoot, who did the yarn on this? Do I have the tag in there? Oh, I don't. Is it Macintosh? Miss Babs. Miss Babs. No, this is Miss Babs yarn. Yay! Looks so good. I can't wait to finish this one. This one, is a rectangle wrap more than a, you know, the usual shawl shape kind of things. Pop in a picture there of what it's going to be. It's not a spoiler anymore, I don't think. Next up, my Zenitsu socks. This is for the Demon Slayer club I've been doing with Creation Miss Couture. Got one sock done. Should have put it on a blocker thing to show you, but I just kind of grabbed everything. I didn't think about that. These socks went on an adventure. Okay, they started, like, I ripped this back had to rip it back like a couple of times. I was originally going to do, try my hand at the Afterthought heel. So, you know, I had it on the waist yarn. I did all of that because I was going to do these calf high. And so I did that. But as I got to, like, up here, the pattern on this changed direction. And I was like, no, I don't want that. So I frogged it back. And then I realized, oh, what was I going to do? No, okay, before I got to there, what did I do? So when I was going to try the Afterthought heel, because I was like, oh, hey, you know, I'll just do my normal socks. But then I was like, oh, you know what? Since this is one thing, let's just try this as a calf high. And so then to do that, I was like, okay, but I can't do the Afterthought heel on that because I don't know where to stop on this. So I went back, frogged it all the way back down to the heel, which is probably a good thing because I did that Afterthought heel wrong. Like, everything was, like, kind of tangled in there. Clearly, I need practice at that. And so then I did it back up, and when I got to about here, up here, actually, it changed direction. So I was like, shit, I don't want that. So I frogged back that little bit, and then I just added a little bit of a longer than normal cuff, because what I was thinking about doing is having a cuff that I can actually fold over for once. Got that done, and I'm already to here, past the heel on my next sock. Yay! So that's cruising along with that. And I think what I'm going to do actually is whip down on my socks at least. Because I got these going. I have my Megalodon ones, which I really want to finish. And I also have a Sailor Moon one, Reenie, I need to finish. So I think with the socks, I'd like to maybe just have one at a time going. That way, you know, finish one, just immediately start the next one. Next up, this is another one that's been on quite the adventure. I can't remember the last times I've shown this, because I originally had this in, what was it, The Age of Brass and Steam. I didn't like how that shawl looked with this one, so I redid it, and then I'm like, oh, you know, I'll just do a triangle shawl. Didn't like how that was looking, and I got, like, so much shawl on it, and finally this, I settled on, like, the wedge-looking shawl. So I'm kind of back at the beginning with it, but just to give you a reminder of what the colors look like. Got that light one, and then I got the dark one. Here it was a Gloaming by Kim's Dyed Yarns. It was her Halloween one a couple years back. So that went on a couple adventures, but I figure, you know, I need a nice thick spooky shawl going on, so here I am. Wish me luck on this. I'm doing it kind of based on a pattern, But I didn't want to do all the textured stuff. I just really wanted it, you know, basic bitch, stockinette, and then the lacy bits at the end to kind of keep it from rolling. Next up, I worked on my Radiant shawl some more. Ooh. This is one. I think my goal is I want to finish this one this year. Can't remember the last time, but we're getting there. I think I'm on section, in the middle of section 9 of 12. Ugh. I know it's so hard to see back there, so I'll just kind of throw some of it in your face. This is my brioche masterpiece. I had to frog it I put it in timeout for a long time. Like this whole section I had to go way back because my counting got way off, so I had to bring it back. Now I'm back at it, doing better this time. And then here is that side, if you want to see the spooky side. These are so hard to show. I still haven't figured out how people do that when they show like shawls, like the actual knitting videos. I'm like, you make that look so easy. Me, everything's a struggle bus. Everything I do. Let me get out my new starts. So I just figured it's easier to just kind of move stuff back and forth here. Alright, next up is my new starts, but I just realized I had one of my whips in this pile, so I'm gonna show you that one really quick. This is the Night, ooh, that would be in my hair. This is my Night Sisters brioche cowl. God, I think the last time I showed you was like down to about here, so I definitely got like quite a few more inches on this bad boy. I'd like to finish this one here pretty soon since we finally got some chilly weather. Yeah, what is it, November something? And it's already, yeah, it took this long to finally get a few days into November to finally get cold weather. Global warming at its finest, friends. But that's what we got. I'm gonna block the shit out of this too, because that'll help with some of the kinks I got going on there. But yeah, that's that one. Loving those colors on it. Oh, Valkyrie fibers. One of my favorite dyers. You're definitely gonna see a lot of her stuff here coming up. Yeah, the Radiant shawl was that. Didn't I show another one of hers? I don't know. I make a lot of stuff with hers. Next up, let's go for you. Okay. A lot of these are also going to be new starts / haul, because during the time away, there was the local yarn crawl here in Kansas City back in September. A couple of dyers did a Juju Kaisen update, collection update, and I was like, yes please. But I think most of this, and I also have some stash diving and Halloween things happened. So we're gonna start with this. This is some yarn I got from this young girl. Oh my god, she was a teenager or something, I think. I don't know. Point is, she was a young dyer, and I love what she had going on. And bless her, like, it was a downpour that day, so like their yarn was safe, but their samples were wet. But I was at the yarn crawl. I was on a mission for Halloween yarn. And she had these. I think they're actually named after Taylor Swift songs. I put the tags in a different bag. It's Brooklyn Designs. I'll have all the info down there. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Taylor Swift. But basically what I saw was like some Jack Skellington looking yarn. And pumpkin Halloween stuff. So I'm like, oh, yes, let's start a Halloween shawl. And so this... oh, what is her name? Remember her cat's name? Sharon. The Sharon Show. Sharon Shawl. Casapinka, I think? I don't know. Her cat's great. She did, this is one of her patterns, what is it? The citation, Citation. It's with the K. I don't know how to pronounce it. But, it was one of her patterns she gave away for local yarn shop day a few years back, and I got it. I wasn't sure what to make with it. And now I do. I am making a Halloween thing with it. Look at how this is coming up. Yeah, as I'm like, look at this! Flailing all over the place. Loving. It's kind of like this bright and cheery sort of Halloween thing. Because I got like some spooky Halloween in here. I can't wait to show you too. But yeah. And that's where we're at. Oh, needle minders. It came with one of my Demon Slayer things. I got Game Boy and Tetris. Yeah. So that's a new start / haul. Next up, do this one. This one I'm actually going to go back and probably have to get some more yarn because of what I decided to make with this. This is from Potions Yarn. I got 2 skeins of this like freaking what is it? It's actually called Labyrinth Path. But to me, I'm like, oh, that is straight up a swamp witch. And one thing I've always wanted to make is I just wanted like your basic bitch triangle shawl with a lot of fringe on it, which is what I got going on here so far. No fringe yet, obviously, but the triangles. Oh, and one thing I want to show here too is this is for. It came with another bit of haul. It came with some stitch markers. Halloween boo buckets. Oh man, I think the ghost bucket was on the one I just showed. Yeah. That'll come into play here in a minute. But yeah, here's what I got going on with this. And I'm just going to keep going just until it's like really big I can wrap up in. And then, oh no, flailing this around like an idiot and I just dropped a couple stitches. Boop, boop, boop. Fix that later. But now I need to get some needle minder stoppers on this one. But yeah, that's what I got on this. Just going to be a giant thing. Giant basic triangle shawl. And then a lot of fringe at the end. Because I just think that sounds fun. Because why the hell not? Let me grab this one again real quick. Because I think that had a boo bucket. Yeah, I want to show you this one as well. The other, come on. Got boo. I want to see the boo bucket, not your back. I love me some McDonald's boo buckets. McDonald's I don't like McDonald's, don't like the food. I actually don't eat a lot of fast food at all. Had some once not long ago and I thought I was gonna die. But I do like the old 90s toys and Halloween stuff like that. They used to be really good. Not so much anymore. But once upon a time, you know, that nostalgia factor. Okay. Next up, this, I can't remember. I think this yarn was technically a stash dive. I got one new one, but I had them all in the same spot, so I'm going to end up showing you all 3 because why the hell not? I'm so excited to finally be working with her stuff. Actually, I want the cake too. This is Wendy's Wonders. She does like a lot of gradient yarn. Actually, I think that's, yeah, most of her stuff is all gradients, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that. Look at that. Let me see it better over there. Yeah. And then this, oh no. I started, this is Spellbound by Boo Knits. So it's going to be a big, ooh, like right in the middle of row here. I was working on this one last night when I stopped for dinner and I didn't come back to it. Oops. So Spellbound. Kind of see it here, get an idea of it. I know it's not much to look at right now, but you can start to see the gradient going on. There's beads. Let's see if I can kind of show you this. I'm not sure how well this will work out, but they're little frogs. Look at that. Ah! So good. Yeah, and the yarn is like super squishy. I got one of the bigger cakes on it, so it's like 800 yards. Good size shawl. Yeah, and I'm thinking, I want to have this finished for, I'm going to go see Back to the Future and Beetlejuice, the musicals. So I might have this one for Back to the Future. So I got a ways to go on that. April, I think that one is. But yep, that's that one. I know it was like a terrible way to show you. I need, like with these, I should really in the future think about just laying them down and taking a picture and inserting. But I don't know, it's kind of fun to like wrestle with it here so you can see like, oh look, I'm actually working on this stuff and loving it and having fun with it. My last new start. Okay, this is kind of fun here at Planet Animing. I had a table there, and so many of the people I talked to were team crochet. They're like, I crochet, I crochet. I'm like, motherfucker, where are my knitters at? We seem to be like a rare breed there, but they inspired me to give it a go, and I have started to crochet granny squares. But not just any granny squares, because I'm going to do one of the granny square sweaters I've decided. I dyed this yarn. Yay, go team me. But they're Dragon Balls. I'm going to also do, I'm going to try to crochet little stars, and if that don't work, then I'm just going to use felties and put it on there. But I got like a whole bunch of them. I can crochet Dragon Ball Z granny squares, or not just Z, Dragon Balls, basically. Yay! Gonna make a whole big ass ridiculous sweater with nothing but these, and I've only got like 7 of them done right now, so it's gonna be a while. But it's so when doing these, I'm so used to, I've been knitting for 15 over-ish something years. So when I'm going through the motions on this, I keep finding myself trying to do like what 2. I'm like, where's my other? What do I do? It's hard. I am so slow with these. And like watching the tutorials, I'm like, slow the fuck down. I gotta like put it on like 0.25 speed because they just fly through that. I'm like, my guy, calm yourself. But wow. So that's happening. I do have a finish to show you. I finished my Asmodeus hat, and like a fool, I didn't get a picture of this in a black light. But yeah, look at that pooling. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Good way to show that. Yeah. I love it so much. It is so bright, so obnoxious, and I did this with DK. It is so cozy and comfy, and I give it enough room because I got a lot of hair. So when I pop this thing on, like, my hair can just fit up in it. It looks like I got a cone head there for a hot minute, but there's a lot of hair going on here. Okay, next up, my ridiculous amount of haul. Okay. I think I need to say again, not all of this is haul. Like, one of it might have been some haul, and then I, like, stash dive to get something to match some of it. Because the stuff I get, I do want to make with, and I do use what I have. Some of it that's just been hanging out for a while, I'm like, ooh, this would be good paired with that kind of a deal. So this is kind of a mix of haul and stash, and I'll try and point it out as we go. But there's a shit ton here. Like I said, I think I mentioned before, like, I budget in crafting, and like whatever I don't use each month, I roll over. So I like to build up a lot. And I am pretty much damn near depleted after this little shopping spree. So I gotta build that back up because, you know, Star Wars month next year. But alright. Let's start with this. This is something I got on the yarn crawl. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's probably gonna be a little bit of crinkle here. I'll try to be careful with that. But it's Wonderland yarn. That is right. Yeah, Wonderland yarns. I really wanted to try theirs for quite a while, and I got a gradient fade here. I specifically got gray for one of 2 reasons. One, I'm not sure what I'm going to make with one. I have 2 designs I'm toying with. One is just doing a gray gradient shawl and then having like black beads in it, which I think would just be kind of nice to have something basic to go with anything. Or the other thing would be, I'm like, oh, you know, I can maybe make something and have like ridiculously eye-searing neon broken up by like a gray gradient in between. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this just yet, but those are my, that's kind of what I'm toying with right now. Next up, let's show you the other Wendy's yarn I got. Yeah, I started the teal one I showed you with the Spellbound. That was one I started. I had that one hanging out for a little bit. I can't remember if I ever showed that one before, but if I did, cool. If not, whatever, you can see it again. Did that one, and I ended up grabbing those because this is a new one. This was in the stash. This is a purple gradient one here. And I have plans to make the Booznitz Lestrange shawl. You know, lace and beaded, because I really like that stuff. But I want to try and have that one finished by February because it's Lestrange, and that's when I'm going to go see Beetlejuice the musical, because, you know, strange and unusual, Lestrange. See what I'm doing there? I am not original. This one she had for Halloween. There was like 2 of them, but one sold out, and I managed to grab this Halloween one. This freaking just jack-o'-lantern screams your traditional. It's like from yellow to black, orange, Halloween. I absolutely love it. And she had an example shawl on there, and I'm gonna try and make that one. But there's a catch with that one. That's probably gonna take a hot minute to make because the pattern is only charted. And I have troubles reading charted, and you know, and you hear like a lot of people, you know, just learn to read it. You know, charts aren't that bad, they're better, yada yada yada, you know, charts versus written. But the thing is with me, it's very difficult for me to read charts because of my own like visual dyscalculia thing going on. They just start, when I look at like a chart like that, they actually, like in my eyes, they start to like bounce and move around, and it's really hard for me to focus, and the symbols, like I can't remember what it is, and so it's just a real pain for me, so I'm gonna have to like translate it all out to written out for me. But that's just like a personal thing with me, with my own weird ass visual thing I got going on. Really annoying, but is what it is. Okay, next up, this is kind of fun here. Those candy buckets, the Boo Bucket stitch markers came with this, because this is, oh shit, Halloween Buckets sock set. This is Lemonade yarn, the Lemonade shop. I love this because you got, you know, your ice earring basic one here with all the little colors in there. Came with 3 minis. And what I decided is I have like some of her other yarn, like I've just been sitting on. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Kind of, sorry, these are probably a little not wound up good because it was like laying everything out. These are some of her other Halloween ones I managed to snag up last year. Oh, wait, I got this one this year. Excuse me. This is one I had. This is one I got with another Halloween thing. Yeah, I went all out this year. This is what, Bats in the Belfry, and this is like the witching, something like that. But I figured all of these would just be great for like, oh, look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about right there. Just like a little, like 3/4 crop cardi or something like that. I love it when things come together like that. So that's going to be happening with these. So I really try to have like a plan with most of my yarn these days. Like these. Also from the Lemonade shop. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Most of her stuff is like bright and ice Syrian, and that's why I love it. But then she had frickin' Freddy Krueger. And it came with a little vote stitch marker. Freddy Krueger. And Jason Voorhees. Wait for it. Look at those stitch markers. Come on, focus, friend. Oh, come on. They're the frickin' Voorhees hockey mask stitch markers, y'all. Here we go, almost. You get the idea, maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go, right there. Look at that. Came with those. But look at these. So what I want to do with these two is make some beautiful lacy shawl, but I want like bright red beads. So it's just like little blood splatters in there because something different. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that is what I'm doing with those. Those were her Halloween things. Alright, pretty cool. Also on the yarn crawl, like I said, yarn crawl was great because they had like a lot of spooky yarn in. And I got, these are from Footloose. Ball Yarns Footloose? Yeah. Either way, look at those spooky ass colors going together great. This is one I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but probably just a shawl. Because, I mean, 2 skeins. Kind of limited there. Next up were the... Oh, sorry, this is going to crinkle a bit. I apologize. Ugh. Get that out. I'm so sorry. I've been showing you the Demon Slayer. It's like one of my cats got got into this little bastard. Rue has a fetish for sock yarn. Point is, I've been doing the Demon Slayer Sock Club yarn. This was the Wind Hashira. Just have it on there. Shinsengawa. God, I always forget them, even though like I watch a show so many times. And this is the Stone Hashira. Look at the colors on this one. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be so fun to do. And then, of course, not of course, like, I don't know if this is a special thing or what, but she said 2 enamel pens again. The Wind. He's so cute. And then our Stone Boy. Oh, he's so sad. Sorry, I left these in the packages, so you got the extra glare there. So those, and I'm looking forward to this month because it's what's his name? Usui? No, wait, that's a different anime. Hi, hello, madam. Real flashy, the Sound Hashira. We have a tofu. Oh, sorry for the crinkles. And I'm like so almost done with the haul, but we've been distracted. I mean, it's tofu. Don't you love on this, madam? Hi. Okay, next up, Valkyrie Fibers and Hawaii. Why can't I say that right now? Hawaii Bazaar did a team-up collab of Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime, great anime by the way, of they did yarn theme from that. And it's so like the one I really wanted from Hawaii, the Bazaar. God, I don't know why I struggle with that. Is she had this gorgeous freaking like Gojo yarn and it sold out because they both went on sale at the same time and I literally did a coin toss on who to go to first and Valkyrie Fibers won, so I went to hers first and within like 10 minutes of me checking out because I knew right what I wanted from each, sold out. I was like, damn it, because it's like if I would have known that I would have got the other ones at Valkyrie Fibers, but you know what, it's fine, I got what I was really after. Let me pull one out here of each. Because she did, I got her self-striping yarns. The other ones I really wanted too, but she'll probably, like, have them out again, like, with season 3 or something. Let's start with Ghetto. The name of this one is Throat Goat. Oh my god, if you watch the show, you get it. If not, I'm just gonna leave that with no context. I'll try and, hopefully, you know, hey, Steph, when you're editing this, pop in pictures of these characters so they can see how well this shit is. Oh, it's so good. It looks just like them. Next up is our main boy. What did she name this one? Left, Right, Good Night. This is Yuji, a.k.a. Sakuna sometimes. So good. And Gojo. Oh my lord. Look at this. Like, this right here is so gorgeous. I might try and dye something to match that, actually. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And last but not least is Nanami. He's, yeah, Gojo and this dude are my favorite characters. And this one, yeah, it's so funny. I actually, dyed up something kind of similar to this color right here. So it's like just the most beige, neutral, ecru, off-white color ever. Something that's normally not my go-to. But I want to do just kind of like an open cardigan with stripy sleeves because I absolutely love those with this one. So I got that going. Oh my god. And I hope I've been posting pictures somewhere so you can see how well, just how amazing she is at matching all of those things. Oh my gosh. I love it. She's fantastic. Like, and this is kind of a good segue into me. Like, I've started dyeing yarn now. And me, I want to get to, like, this level someday because, holy shit, this is so good. But me, nah, I'm not there yet. But let's talk about me for a moment and my dyeing adventures. I'm pretty sure I've, like, mentioned that and sprinkled in here and there. Oh, hang on, I've been talking a lot today. I need to grab a drink real quick. Okay, yes, I've started dyeing yarn. I have not been having, I have not, there we go. Words, yeah, talking too much. I need some more coffee, apparently. I have not had this much fun in so long. Like, all the yarn I did was it's just, what I planned was, I started off selfishly. I wanted some. And so I'm like, you know what, this is a lot of fun. Let's try it at an anime con. Because, like, at conventions, like Anime Con and our Comic Con, I get a little table there and I do crafty things there. I've been doing the crafty things for so long, like my scrunchies, headbands, and stuff like that for so long. It's not as fun for me at the moment. So I'm clearing all those out, and I have like a few left. I'll have those for sale at some point too, just in bundles. And it's just like I'm getting rid of those because, like I said, it just became cumbersome. I wasn't enjoying it. I mean, I was still doing really well with them, but I'm just like, that's not the point. I don't want to do something like that and not enjoy it, because the whole point of like me doing these crafty things at Comic-Cons is for me to have a good time, go to the con, maybe make some dollars to just be able to do it again next year and maybe buy a couple of things. That is my whole goal. And this one was I was scared because I'm like, man, no one's gonna like this, no one's gonna care. And I had to get like a different table than I usually do, which, by the way, I'm probably gonna, because they sold out of the crafty tables, so I got an exhibitor table, and that's just freaking luxury because there's actually space back there. And it sucks because I already bought my Comic-Con table, which is small, but I think going forward I'm gonna get these bigger ones because it was just nice to have breathing room. But all of that aside, I just had like a little bit of things because I'm like, no one's gonna buy this shit. It's fine. It doesn't care, because if they don't, fine, I'll just make stuff with it. I was absolutely blown away with the reception I got there. I had so many crafters freaking out. Because, I hope I'm popping pictures in here too. Like, everything I did was Hell of a Boss and has been hotel related and like just a little bit of spectrum. But they're all black light reactant. I love the black light on it. And it's really fun too because, it's one color outside of the light. But then when you look at it under the black light, it's almost like an entirely different project. So it's really fun. It's like you get two things in one kind of deal. And I just, kind of winged everything, put it together. Because when I put the grid up, I'm like, oh man, you can't see the black light through this. So I put together this really half-assed cover around it. People are like, oh my god, it looks so good. And I'm like, you ain't seen it from my point of view. This is like holes stabbed in fabric and zip ties galore. But got all that together, and just the reaction that people had. Like, there was so many more crafters than I thought would be there. I have no idea if it's going to be the same at Comic-Con or not. We'll find out. But I had so much fun with this, and people, like, I sold out of like, oh geez, 7 out of like the 12 different colors I made. I was like, oh. Well, the variegated ones, the solids, just were tofu. Jesus Christ, that's tofu's up here causing chaos. But hang on hang on about that. Tofu is knocking shit over, and I don't got too much more time left because my battery's getting low. But I couldn't believe the reception I got there. Like, people like were telling other people about my table and coming like, oh my gosh, someone said you had yarn here and I got it, I gotta buy it. And one lady even had like the noob kits. She got one, and because she was making something in line, but she was missing, she was waiting in line for an autograph, and she made me like this little octopus. Oh, I should have brought that down. And she made that for me. She made some other stuff, like she bought a bunch of yarn and was already showing me like a shawl she was making. I'm just like, holy crap. And I just got like a message from someone the other day, like, oh my god, my friend gave me birthday yarn and I love it. And somebody else was like, hey, I heard about you on our Facebook group. I'm like, the fuck you say? So that's happening. Oh yeah, I haven't even mentioned it yet. Yarn Dorks. And that's what I'm on. I have an Instagram for it now. And this is a no shame plug because I have no shame. I'm trying to build up a little bit on that. But Yarn Dorks on Instagram. I'm currently revamping my old Etsy shop, and I'm also redying a bunch of stuff. So hopefully within 2 weeks I'm gonna have a small restock so I can properly introduce these colors and get them on Etsy and go see what happens. Like, I don't expect make a lot. It's, like I said, more selfish me having fun with this shit, because my inspiration for it is nerdy, of course, neon, and nerdy, neon, nostalgia, and the blacklight corners of Spencer's, because you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I love it. I think I'm doing pretty good with getting some of these colors matching pretty well. And I'm really excited because I'm going to get these going again. And then my next up, I want to do here this month in December is I want to do a Stardew Valley one, because finally 1.6 is finally on consoles. I'm a console player, so that's exciting. But I want to try my hand at doing a fade, so I'm going to try and do like the Stardew Seasons as a little fade and have fun with that. So yeah, you'll probably see those popping up here and there, because I'm also I got a few things planned for myself that I'm gonna make, and you'll see those, of course, because of course I'm gonna show that shit off. But I don't even know where to start with it, because like making the logo was crazy, bullshitting everything together. It was pure chaos, but again, that's just on par with how I roll with these things. But I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun, and like it all, I'm still at a loss on like the reception I got. It was fun, had a blast. I'm gonna do it again at Comic-Con. So if you're local or popping in for that, come see me. I'll have yarn. And there's usually a cross-stitcher booth there, so yay, crafters. Yeah, I had things to say, but it's been a long video. I need coffee. I'm losing my voice, apparently. Okay. But the con was so much fun. They had like so many of the cast members from Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel there. Their panel was so fun. Pure chaos energies. I'm like, oh, no wonder the show's good. Oh, speaking of Has Been Hotel, y'all, there's like some serious drama going on. Like they got hacked and all of season 2 got stolen and is being leaked left and right. Don't support that shit. Please don't. No spoilers here. Yeah, I say that. I mean, if I do spoilers on my channel, I'm talking about something, I try to give a heads up on it. But this, people are spoiling for something that is still an actual production. They are still animating it right now. Like the voice acting is done, but they're animating the show. And someone took like the storyboards and all of the notes and episode plot points and key things for the season and are releasing it and selling it. I'm like, that's bullshit. And fans are circulating it. I'm like, that's even worse right there. Like the Has Been Hotel fandom, there is no middle ground. They're either amazing or they're garbage. And a lot of the garbage is really showing itself right now with that. Because you see it, like, when I was just, like, reading, just reading about it and on a video and reading, like, some comments, people, like, trying to post spoilers in there, too. I'm like, this is so shitty, what's happening right now with that. I want to enjoy season 2 when it comes out. I'm going to start steering clear of all the Has Been Hotel stuff because of that, all the videos and whatnot, to try and keep myself as safe as possible, because I like this. I like the surprises. I love coming up with like fan theories and whatnot. And I don't want that to stop. And it's really shitty like how they're treating the director and the creator on that. I'm like, that's so not cool. Like people think she's like the devil or something and just trying to ruin it. I'm like, stop it. Please don't fuck this up for us. I want more of this show. I want it to keep going. I want her to tell her full story. Don't fuck it up. Don't be dicks. Sorry, get off my soapbox there. I was going to say something else about the con. It was amazing. So many good cosplayers. I barely had time to take any pictures because I was shocked with how busy I was. But yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Like, ooh, yeah, I gotta get going. Like, my phone's starting to do the dim thing. It's like, power save mode on. We covered a lot of ground today. Thanks for sticking through to the end here if you did. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.